Hello, my spooky friends, and welcome back to Where Midnight Looms. My name is Lisa, and this is the vlog number 7 leading up to Halloween 2025. In today's video, we are going to be filling up the glass coffin here with some of these trinkets, as well as figuring out some of the lighting details on the mantle upstairs. So today is Wednesday the 22nd? Yes. And I thought it would be time, no time like the present, to work on the glass coffin case that's going to go up on the mantle. So I have, as you can see, a few things here. I have a ton of these little jars from Temu that are going to go in here, and then this is all things, or these are all things that we've collected over the years from Michael's. And we've got the crystal ball here. So what I want to do is, you're not really going to see much on the bottom 2 shelves. I'll figure out something, but we'll get this done. And I have this black grippy stuff here so things don't constantly tip over. And then what we're going to try and do is, I have a set of lights that are poison bottles that my best friend got me from Michael's. They're very cute. And then I have in the box here, she also got me these mini ghosts. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to take one of these sets after I shut the door, and I'm going to wrap them around and put it up on the mantle. So I'm not sure which set of lights I'm going to use first. Anyhow, let's get this full of some cool, creepy stuff, and then we'll get the lights and see which ones we like. Okie dokie, here we go. I love those little jars. I should make a note that I could actually use more. I mean, I don't need more, but if I had them, I would use them. So I think I've got everything sort of situated. I've kind of got the hand leaning against the cauldron here because it doesn't want to quite stand on its own. Same with the little bottle. So we've got that there, and the witch's boots there. And for now, I just have the chair on the bottom. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure that that's going to stay. But anyhow, I think that's going to be good. Now, the one thing that I remember complaining about last year was that it was quite dark in behind. And I don't know if you can see, that battery operated candle is on. And it looks great upstairs in the dark. But I think I'm going to put this piece of paper behind it. It's not quite tall enough, so I'll have to do a little finagling. I'm going to cut the shape out. The question is, do I like the... Oh, yes, I do. I like the cobweb. I wasn't sure if it was going to be too big. I could size it down a little bit, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll size it down and reprint it. Is it the kind of thing... Ooh, I don't know if it's going to be a repeatable pattern. Well, I can try it. I mean, oh, who am I kidding? It doesn't really matter, and it looks great like that. All right, I'll print it down. We'll see what it looks like, and then we'll start wrapping the lights around it and see which set we like best. Here's the other paper. I think it's too much. Too many cobwebs, if there's such a thing. In my world. So that's what it looks like. So I did 4. You know what, you guys? I think I'm just going to stick with this. That looks fine. And then maybe I'll take some of this from the bottom and just finish it up so that there isn't a little, you know, window of nothingness there. Okay, let me cut this. I'm just gonna use regular cello Scotch tape to tape it on the sides. I'm not gonna get too crazy. And then let's see which of these lights we like the best, or that looks the best upstairs. Okay, I wanted to show you what the paper looks like, because we won't see it that well once it's upstairs. It's night and it's really dark. I don't know about that chair. You can't really see anything, but I will have to see once I get it up there. I just used a little bit of tape there, and I just used a tiny little bit of tape on each side. Oops, I didn't want to go crazy taping it all down. Okay, let's get some lights on it and see what we think. I don't know if I'm leaning towards... I do really like these bottles, but they're much bigger than the ghosts. Hang on, hang on. And I'm thinking that the ghosts might be better because I don't want the ghosts to clutter up too much and hide the stuff. Okay, I'm going to start with the ghosts and let's see where that takes us. Alrighty, my spooky friends. I think the ghosts are it for the win. So I just wrapped them around. So there's like 2, 4, 6 in the front. There they are on the side. And the side here. Super cute. And then on the back, I just taped them. And then they're gonna have some light coming through the back. So I'll turn off the light down here before we go upstairs. Oh yeah, this is really good. This is super fun. Obviously there's sort of a weird glare on the camera. I like it. It's just sort of a little hint of what's in there, as it should be, right? Okay, now let's take this upstairs and see what it looks like on the mantle. Okay, this looks really good. I think the ghosts are perfect. So there's the top shelf. And there's the middle one. And the witch's boots are there. And then I just have the chair on the bottom because you can't really see what's on the bottom shelf. So we've got the hand with the candle. And then of course our snake oil with our marinated snakes in here. And that just sort of sits to the side. And I like how the light from behind there really catches the green. And then we got the lady in the bottle. Same thing with the lights behind her. So I've got the twinkly lights on here with the apothecary jars. And of course there's the spider and the pickled mouse. And then the skulls there. I got the bone powder here. And then the bat droppings are here. And we've got this heart that I painted last year. And the black bats that are in it. And I'm very tempted to take these bats, even though they're supposed to be black because they're bats. You can't really see them. I'm tempted to paint them a lighter, almost like a light gray color, but I'll leave it for now. And then we've got the teeth. And we've got the glass coffin with our ghosts here who are forever serving tea together. Right? There's our spirit in the mirror. We've got the ghost hands coming out here. I'm loving the way that this midnight elixir is looking, with all the strains of scary dreams tangled and woven together in the jar. And our ghost there, and our ghost here. This angel, I need to paint like her with the pearly white. And then we've got the hand. Our ghost here, I've got to charge up the full moon. And don't even think about it. Sophie. Sophie. No, you got to get down. Too many things could go wrong. Way too many things could go wrong. And then again, I've got these old apothecary bottles here. I'm loving how the green light is coming through there. Yeah, I gotta get that charged up. So this is looking really good. There's maybe just a couple of little tiny little details. I got my fresh batteries in the candles today because it is battery powered candle season. So yeah, I'm loving it. So yeah, there's just a few little details that I want to hammer out. I've got these little tiny twinkly lights, and I remember doing this last year. I had these running just ever so slightly in the front of everything here, and it just gave that little bit extra illumination. Sophie, what did I say? Huh? There's no room for beautiful girls. No. I know you're perfect and you're beautiful, but there's no room for you up there. Where was I? Oh yeah, twinkly lights. So let's get those up. And then I just want to have something on the top there. And I want to add something to the top here. And then I'm going to call it finished for sure. So let me see if I can get these little twinkly lights set up. And then I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, I love these little lights. This just adds a tiny little bit of detail and a little bit of extra emphasis on some of the details. Like I like how it glows up this part of the heart here. You can see part of the skeleton there. I might move this candle. I don't know if that... Oh yeah, you can still see that. Oh yeah, see, that's why I like that there, so it glows underneath. I think we need some bats up here somewhere. I might do that tomorrow. But anyways, okay, my spooky friends, there you have it. That is the mantle, pretty much finished. I mean, certainly there's no more room for me to cram any more trinkets on here. Although, you know, I'm going to try. I'm going to put something up there, and I'll put something up there. But I'm really happy with it this year. This looks great. Just about to finish up this video vlog with you guys. And I ended up coming across a happy little accident with these lights. Now, I bought these thinking that I was going to use them in the mouth of the scary tree. Hello, Lucy. And I didn't, because even though they came with a remote, there's no timer for longer than 60 minutes. So I didn't end up using them, and they sat on the dining room table until tonight. And I thought at one point, like, I wonder if I could use these on the mantle for something. Well, wait till you see. I'm very excited. But I just wanted to show you because they are quite handy. So they just take these 3 batteries, AA's, and then you just turn this. So these would be actually quite handy in a closet or in a cabinet or something. Anyway, so the beauty of them is you can press them. So there's white, and a red, and a green, and a blue. Now, they come with this remote, so you can sort of change, you know, the tone. There's purple. So, I put these up on the mantle upstairs, and the effect is amazing, and I wasn't expecting it. So, I'm going to take you guys back upstairs and show you what I did, because I'm loving it. So like I've mentioned in other videos, lighting for me is the key for all of this. I love playing with the lighting, experimenting with the lighting, and seeing if I can sort of provoke I don't know, just a different vibe with lights. So what I did was, with the remote, I turned each one the color that I wanted to go in behind. Originally, I had them all red in the back, and it looked pretty good, but then I thought this has a little bit of Christmas, Christmas vibes to it. So then what I decided was, I absolutely love the red in behind here, by the teeth there, in behind the heart, of course, right? To have this red glowing light coming up. So then I decided to go with the purple in behind Witchy Pooh here. And then again, we've got the red with his face, which just looks fabulous. And then purple down at the end. Now, with these lights, there's quite a variance in color, which you could really play with. And the remote also lets you make it brighter, of course, or dim it down a little bit. So I really dimmed down the purple, and it looks really good. It looks really great. So now I really do think this is 99.99% finished. I did try and put a red light on the top of her just to see what it would look like. It was a bit much. So I took it back down, and then that's when I decided to put it over here. I think these lights are gonna be great when I do the winter mantle as well, because I like the blue colors that come out of them. So my spooky friends, that was a really happy little accident there that I got those lights. And I think the extra colors add just an interesting element to it. And then of course in the back, just as a little side note, in the back I have two of these plastic, can you see here, rope lights. I have two of them running across the back. One of them is on green right now. So the green that you're seeing, that's coming from partially from that. And then there's another set that has a little bit of a different green. And then I have these old sort of bauble lights. If you can, it's so hard for the camera to pick up some of this stuff. Those came with a remote as well, and I have them on sort of a weird orangey green color. And then there is some plain white lights that just go in to help illuminate the mirror from behind. So our spirit in the mirror is lit just enough to see her, but not overdone. Okay, my spooky friends, I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you everybody for watching, and to those of you who have subscribed, I really do very much appreciate your very spooky support. And if you like this video, please do give it a little thumbs up. I would very much also appreciate that. I love it when a plan comes together. I put the plague doctor there too. Okay, everybody, it really is time to say goodbye. So thanks again for everything. And until the next video vlog, stay spooky, my friends, and I will talk to you soon.